This item is so you don't like Palmas by Dex attacks like so the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this item in 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome back. My name is Jax, and today I wanted to talk before Pride Month starts
Yeah.
to kind of discuss what Pride Month is, why it's somehow growing a little more controversial, at least in the United States, and maybe globally. I'm not sure. The title of this video is So You Don't Like Pride Month. And I see a lot of people, maybe in the Andrew Tate sphere of the internet,
Yeah.
who talk about it's ridiculous to have a Pride Month, it's pointless, it's stupid, gay people have all the rights they need, they should
Yeah.
just be quiet and enjoy what they have without having a month of celebrations and pride parades and things like that.
Get parade.
And I find this kind of frustrating because even in the
Yeah.
United States, our rights and the rights of LGBT people,
Yeah.
of women, of people of color, of all of these people, are really not as set in stone and guaranteed as people might think. You might be quote unquote bombarded by gay representation, and every movie has a gay character, every TV show has some gay characters, and
Yeah.
you think, oh, they have everything they need. Why are they still complaining? Why are they still being super visible? First of all,
Yeah.
even if we had the same rights and privileges, even if I felt safe holding a guy's hand walking down the street, even if we were completely integrated and fully accepted into society, we still deserve to celebrate. We still deserve to go out and say, hey, this is who we are, and we're happy to be here. We're happy to exist. We are happy to share love with our friends and our families and our loved ones. So that first argument kind of frustrates me. The second one, and more to the reality, is that we don't feel safe in places. There are a lot of places where
Yeah.
I don't wear the pearl necklace, and I don't talk about being gay, and I
Yeah.
don't talk about dating guys,
Thank you.
because there are people out there that do not like that. There
Yeah.
are people out
Do that.
there
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
are angrily and even sometimes violently opposed to me wanting to be in a monogamous relationship with a guy.
Yeah.
Pride Month is about exploring that. It's about showing the next generation that it's okay to be gay. You don't have to
It's
live in
okay
the
to be
closet
gay. Yeah.
forever. You can come out, people will accept you. You can walk down the street and you will be just another person. You'll be accepted. Because that is
Yeah.
not the norm. And it is certainly not the norm around the globe. There are very few countries, believe it or not, that actually support gay marriage, that support being gay. There are a huge number of countries where it is absolutely illegal. You'll be thrown in jail or worse
Wow.
for
Really.
being gay, for being queer, for being something other
Wow.
than
Really.
the normal. And it is frustrating when I hear people talk about wanting a straight month for whatever reason. That is the norm. That is the socially acceptable thing on every country on the planet. It is totally fine for a man and a woman to get married, to hold hands, to have a family, to get the rights that gay people do not have. So this video is basically a quick exploration into this, and it all comes down to this one simple point. You don't actually matter in this conversation. If you are straight, if you're an ally, if you're an enemy, if you're whatever, you're actually not the point of this whole month. This whole month, like I said, is for the young gay guy in the closet, the older gay man who never got a chance to go out and to say who they are, to have to hide it from their friends, their families, their parents. And I get kind of frustrated by this whole idea. The other factor, and it ties into this idea that you don't matter, is it doesn't affect you. I hear this argument from religious people a lot that somehow by allowing gay marriage, you are ruining the sanctity of marriage. You are tarnishing it. It
Yeah.
becomes impure. It becomes all of this stuff. And I don't really care what your religious beliefs are because I don't have to care.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
like
care
you
either.
don't
Yeah.
have to care.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to a pride parade. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to
Yeah.
like the videos. You don't have to engage in it whatsoever. All I'm asking is that the people who don't accept it, go and live your life. Find a beautiful woman. Start a beautiful family. Enjoy those marriage rights. Enjoy being who you are. Surround yourself with people you love you, that want the best for you, and leave us alone. I
Yeah,
get
leave
so
us alone. Yeah.
frustrated by these anti LGBT people who make it their entire life's mission to try and tear down someone else's happiness. You don't matter in this situation. You know, I hear
Yeah.
Matt Gaetz and Ben Shapiro and many of these people talk about it'll ruin our marriage. It'll somehow tarnish what marriage is. Marriage is whatever we want to be. We are social animals. We created marriage as a construct
Yeah.
in order to solidify our biological lines and to create our societies around. Our societies are just made up of families. Family is very much a cultural phenomenon. You can be biologically related to someone and they're your family. In some cultures, you can be
Yeah.
biologically or not biologically related to them and they're still your family. In
Yeah.
Polynesian cultures, oftentimes your mother's
Yeah. Family is family. It don't matter if you're blood or what. Family is family. Yeah.
brothers are raise you like a son, like a daughter, because in those cultures they developed a system that allows for family to be what they make it.
Yeah.
And the idea that somehow two gay guys raising a kid will turn them gay or any of this other rhetoric that you hear is pointless, ridiculous, and at the end of the day, it doesn't concern you. There are
Nope.
lots of kids out there that need
You
homes,
don't
that
concern
need to
you.
be
Yeah.
adopted. There
Yeah.
are families that want to start their own families through IVF and surrogacy and all of these other things, and it doesn't concern you one bit. Go out,
Yeah.
live your life, enjoy. And if you want to come to a pride parade, if you want to come and see some things like that on a first person, first hand basis, you are more than welcome. You are more than accepted. If you want to come and support people who love each other, wanting to celebrate, that's awesome. If you disagree with scantily clad men walking down the street, don't show up. Don't go. Don't look at it. Block it. Remove it from your phone. It's not your problem. It's not your issue. If you want to raise your kids in a specific way, as long as you're not damaging them,
Yeah.
by all means, go for it. You are the adult. They are your children. I cannot have an opinion on that. That is your choice. If I become a parent one day, it will be my choice. But when adults decide and try and make decisions for other people's lives, for other people's decisions and choices, that is where I draw the line. It is not their problem. Go off and live your life. Be a beautiful human being. Change the world. Invent a cure for cancer. Do whatever you want. But, like I said, stop interfering with other people's happiness and their choices as consenting adults. It is incredibly frustrating to watch this, and people will paint it as a degradation of society. You know, it's the collapse of society. You know, this is what happens at the fall of the Roman Empire. Gender became a fluid construct, and that's what led to the fall of the empire. No, the Roman Empire fell because of economic and social factors well beyond that. If
Yeah.
you want to actually go toe to toe with someone on this stuff, by all means, join a debate. You will get called
Join
out.
the debate, yeah.
You will be dismissed and disagreed with. And at the end of the day, you'll probably lose because all we're trying to do is live with love and do what we want to do. Live your life, lead your life,
Yeah.
do the things you want, marry that girl, marry that guy, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
There is not a giant advocacy group in the gay community trying to ban straight marriage or trying to enforce these things. Make no mistake,
Yeah. Yeah.
gay activism is about us trying to live in this society.
Yeah.
If you want to interfere with that, you are going to lose. A better way to do it is just to live your life the way you want. Raise your children with the Bible. Raise
Yeah.
your children with whatever morals and objectives you want. But don't be surprised if those kids one day grow up and say, actually, my dad's a bigot. I'm not interested in this. Because that has happened hundreds of thousands of times over the last 50 years, and you can see it. Because we are here and we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we've
We queer.
existed since
Yeah.
the dawn of time, and we will exist as long as there are humans. It's just a fact.
That's a
Might
fact.
as well
That.
be happy, might as well
Yeah.
enjoy. I hope you have a fantastic Pride Month. There is no reason why you can't be a part of the joy and the fun and
Yeah.
the love and the laughs. If you see behavior that is not morally right, and I'm not talking about the Bible, go ahead, call it out. See if you're right. People will always disagree with you. And maybe for the people that are so vehemently angry about it, turn your phone off for this month. Spend it with your family. Spend it with people you love. Don't spend it online angrily whining about Pride Month. That's ridiculous. Getting mad at a Starbucks cup that has a rainbow on it is a really poor way to live your life. Happy Pride Month, and as always, I will talk to you guys in the next video.
True that, yeah. Alright, so you don't like permas by Dex attacks. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. Yeah. Yeah, we queer. We queer. The other. Yeah. We queer. The other. Yeah. Drop a like if you like and comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in my bye. Wow.